Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lineke, and as Greg said, I am the last person to speak, so hopefully after this we can get a drink. When we were given the task of doing this presentation on our journey throughout this year, I was so worried that my story wouldn't be relevant or inspiring or persuasive enough. And then listening to all the other delegates, I realized that that's exactly what this whole program is about. We all come every month and we attend the same sessions and we listen to the same guest speakers and we watch the same videos. But the take back or the takeaway that we all take away is so unique to each of us that, yeah, it's just amazing. I feel that my journey this year was one of self-discovery. I learned more about myself in this 1 year than I have in the last 28 years of my life. And it all started with the emotional intelligence assessment that we completed in the beginning of the year. With this assessment, it taught me what my go-to reactions are in certain situations, where I can improve in certain areas and where my strengths lie. This assessment, along with the constant reflection that is required throughout this program, has given me a new perspective on my daily thoughts and emotions and my perceptions of the people around me and what their perceptions of me must be. After listening to motivational talks from such inspiring leaders in our community, such as Lou Billett, Kim Van Kett, Dr. Melanie Drake, and Taryn Woodbridge, just to name a few, I was so inspired to see how many of our guest speakers were such strong female leaders. This made me feel so proud and so inspired, and their stories were so relevant and so useful. But I not only learned from the guest speakers, but from my fellow delegates as well. Although COVID did steal some precious moments from us by preventing us from taking part in certain group activities or experiences that were shared by the alumni of this program, there was still so much that I learned from my fellow delegates. Hearing their stories and their perspectives on things made me so aware of how everyone views this world so differently. And this in turn made me so aware of the world around me. You cannot take part in this course and not become aware of the community around you and the needs of people around you. It still amazes me looking back how much I was living in my own little bubble and how much we all live in our own little bubble. You go to work, you come home, you cook, you eat, and then you spend whatever little time you have that's spare time and you watch endless series on Netflix or you scroll through your social media and that's it. It made me realize what it is in my life that truly brings me joy, what I wanted to be striving for and what I needed to remove. So I took the decision to delete my social media apps from my phone and instead started reading books that interest me and listen to podcasts that inspire me. I started furthering my studies this year as well. I just felt this desire to invest in myself so that I can start investing in others. I want to make a difference in this world, but that difference starts with me. I've learned that being a leader in your community means being an active citizen, taking part in conversations that add value, and giving of yourself whenever you are given the opportunity to do so. No one lives in their own little bubble. We are all connected and we all have the power to impact people's lives around us in a positive or a negative way. So we need to choose. We need to choose to be selfless each day, to listen to the people that surround us, especially the people that are on our team. We need to value each other's opinion and help each other through the struggle we call life. Everybody's journey is different, so we shouldn't compare ourselves to the next person. In conclusion, I'd really like to thank everybody that made it possible for me to be standing here today. From our sponsors from OHS, to the people that work tirelessly behind the scenes to make these sessions possible, and to Greg for being our facilitator. I owe every bit of personal growth throughout this year and into the future to all of you. And I cannot thank you enough. Please continue this amazing, life-changing work that you are doing. Thank you. This is my good side.